guys, and welcome back to the vlog. It is 10 o'clock. We just got back. We dropped George off at the groomers. So he is a really good groomer. It's actually one of Savannah's old like dance moms. So like I was friends with her at the last studio, and all she does is like doodles. So she's really good. But we were talking about the cut. It's just so hard with doodles. Like there's so many different hairstyles, and like I want his poof up here. You guys can't see me. I want his poof, but I don't want him like super short, you know, and you have to talk about like the beard and the ears and the paws, where like Tiger, it's like a straightforward like Yorkie cut. And we've been going to her for so long. She just like picks him up, takes him, and he always comes back looking amazing. Yorkies are so hard to find good groomers. I think good groomers are hard to find in general. To get a good cut, so when you do, you have to like stick with them. So our last lady used to come to us. She's mobile for Tiger. So they have to go to different groomers because Tiger's groomer has a weight limit and George has exceeded that. And then George's groomer just does doodles. So anyways, they're very high maintenance. They have different hairstylists. And so anyways, yeah, she used to come and get Tiger. Well, now we've moved about 10 minutes away and she doesn't come out to this area, but we're just like, it's our old neighborhood is where she's actually lives. So we're just gonna go to her. I think he gets done maybe next week. We try to keep them around the same time just so like they both look fresh together and then they both look mangy together. But there is gonna be a few days where Tiger is a little mangy and George is pretty. So I'll show him later when we pick him up. We're not gonna do as much as before, so we'll probably be picking him up pretty soon. And then I'll show you the fence that we got done. That all got stained. It looks so good. I'll show you the pink and everything, how it's looking in here. But I did want to let you guys know that this is a collab with Becky, and her channel is A Place to Nest. I've been following her kind of from the beginning, almost, it may have been even before I started. So I found her through homeschooling. She has amazing homeschooling videos. So if you guys are homeschooling or just like virtual learning and you need help, she like knows her stuff. So she's got one that's like in high school and then one that's either in Savannah's grade or around Savannah's grade. I think they're in the same grade. But super helpful, resourceful. She's got good like gift guide videos. She does cleaning videos. She does a little bit of everything. So if you guys don't want to get bored with somebody, she like posts a little bit of everything, which is super nice. Super sweet and kind. So definitely head on over after watching my video and go watch hers. I think hers is like, I think it's a full week vlog. Like, so it'll be really good, I promise. She's so kind. Let her know I sent you, but I wanted to introduce her. But let me take you outside and show you guys our fence. Okay, so here is how the fence turned out. It looks so good. My biggest fear was it not meshing with our like gable post here. I knew it may not be perfect, but I was like, I just want them to look like they're the same family. But he like nailed it. Look at that. Like it looks like the exact same color, and these are actually two different types of wood. So I felt like he did really obviously right there it's hard to tell because there's a shadow, but we had a lot of fence and he came and did it within like 3 hours. And we had to do like the inside of the fence and the front. We still have a lot on the front and the side you guys can't see from this angle, and then the backs of the fence. So the only side we didn't do was this side, because technically this is their fence, so they put this up first. So we let them have like the top board and then the other side. So they said we could stain obviously this side to match. We went ahead and stained this side over here because nobody's moved in yet and we wanted to get it protected. But if they go with like a darker stain, we'll let them stain that side because you don't see it in your yard. So we want it to look good for them. But all of that got done. I have big plans for out here. When we moved, we had just finished getting our backyard just looking perfect. So now we have to start over, but we're going to be adding more concrete here. I want to do a lot of landscaping, so that will all be coming up in future summer and spring videos. But it's just like a blank slate, and I'm so excited to start working on it. I just want green grass. Green grass would be nice. That's what's funny is we haven't seen this house with green grass yet, so it's going to look so much better. But hopefully it'll be coming soon. Okay, and all the pink is still in here. Shocking, I know. I know one day I'm gonna turn on the camera and you guys are just gonna see it all gone. So I'm curious to see how long it's gonna last. I don't know if you guys can see something right there. Does that look awkward? So So basically when I ordered these, I wanted gray. I'll pop up a picture right here, but they were so much more money to get them in gray versus like a beigey tan color. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around. I decided to sit down because it's easier. So basically you can kind of see the chairs over there if I move. They're behind me. But I wanted a gray, and I'll tag the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. But they were just so much more money. And most of you guys should know, probably the new ones don't, but my dad's actually a custom upholsterman. Like, that's been his job since he was 14. He started working for his uncle. So like he custom builds furniture for decorators. So he's really good at what he does. It was always fun growing up because when we redid our bedrooms, we got to like design furniture for our rooms and he would make it for us. So we always had cool like kid-size stuff like loungers or chases and all sorts of stuff, or like little love seats, and we got to like choose the fabric. So anyways, it was really fun growing up. And I know a lot of you guys ask about different headboards in this house, like Savannah's my dad made for us. Actually, I think he made that for my sister, and then my sister got a new one, so we took it. Stuff kind of gets passed around. But he offered to recover those for us. So we ran to Hobby Lobby, and it was the last day you could use like the 40% off coupon. And we were able to get the fabric. I think we got what, 6 yards?
Yeah, 6.
6 yards, and we got it 40% off. Ended up only being like 50 bucks, which was way cheaper than if we had to buy the gray chairs themselves. So he's recovering those for me today or tomorrow, but he's actually on YouTube. I'll link his channels down below in my description box. He actually started YouTube before me. Long story, but he did. I thought he was crazy. I was like, my dad's on YouTube? Like, I didn't even understand it at that time. And then here we are. But he's gonna film some clips of him reupholstering those. So if you guys wanna see that, I don't know if it's gonna go in like my next vlog or if it's gonna be in like the Till Vacuum video, but I thought that would be fun to share, him recovering those. And I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like. So basically, sorry if I'm making you guys sick right now. Oh, let me move my camera up. Okay, trying not to make you guys seasick. The gray fabric, we just went and picked out. We were trying to find the best thing we could, and we just don't have a lot of fabric stores here anymore. They've all gone out, so you have to buy it online. I don't know how you buy fabric online knowing the color. So when we got home from Hobby Lobby, it's pretty close to my chairs, which I think is gonna be nice. And it resembles our island. So it's gray, but you know how like grays go different colors? It's kind of pulling a blue. So I think it's gonna make it less busy over here because it'll kind of like blend in with the island and then make the gold pop really well. So like my inspiration photo, it's against a white island. So the gray really pops, but I think it's gonna look good. The house is already getting a little busy. So I think it's gonna be nice that those like don't pop a ton other than the gold accents on there. So this is what it's looking like. Obviously we've been sitting here. The table, if you guys wanna see an up close shot, so pretty with the marble. We did this so because we always eat here and play games, and the glass was like so hard to play on and eat at, and then we haven't even got to do it yet, but it's only been a couple days technically. So here is how the living room's looking with all the pink. It's been fun. It's been nice having a pop of color. So for all of you that were like, hey, you needed some color, I get it. Not that it'll stay forever. As soon as I get stressed, it'll probably be gone. But right now, like, even Chase loves it. We wake up and we come in here and we're like, wow, it really does just add something, like it adds some cheer. And it's just been so like everything's dead outside, and 2020 was rough. We needed a little pink in our life. And then actually in today's video, hopefully, I ordered a new desk chair. As much as I love the look at this one, like when you come in, I love that it's like this comfy, glam, cozy chair. It is so hard to edit at. Like you guys, I spend so many hours sitting here and it's like kind of low and then it's so deep, which is nice if you're like watching TV and lounging, but like I need to be up close editing. So I'm like cramming it with pillows. It's not made to like slide. So I went ahead and ordered a gray office chair that kind of looks like this, but on wheels. So at least I can move in and out. I literally have to like crawl in and out of this because it doesn't like slide on the rug. So I think I'm gonna finally sell that, which is so hard. I bought that one and the matching one at a garage sale for $40, so $20 each. And I just don't want to get rid of them, but now I'm like, I don't know that I have room for it. So we'll figure that out a little later, but hopefully that comes today and you can see us like set it up. Okay, I'm back. I lost my camera for a little bit. I'm like, Chase, we haven't left the house. Where's my camera? We were literally looking in every room, ended up being in our guest bedroom. I think I went in there to like vacuum and freshen it up. But
I think sneaky.
It is. I lose this thing everywhere. And I'm just as bad with my phone, but with my phone I can like page it from my watch. But this camera I lose all the time, but I've never actually like lost it for good. But I'm like, where is it? It takes us a little while to find it. But we're about to cook. I guess not cook, we're gonna make lunch. For everybody thinks I don't use my kitchen. I think it's so funny. You guys get, well, you guys don't. You guys are sweet, but people get mad that we have a kitchen in our house, but we still eat here. Like, we don't enjoy it, and we cook, you know, but like 3 times a week, we have lunch here. I don't know. We use our kitchen, even though we don't like it and we don't enjoy it, we still need one.
And misinterpreted hating cooking for never cooking.
Never cooking.
We still cook. It's just like 3 times a week instead of 5 or 6 or whatever for some people.
But that's just 3 dinners. We also have to have like lunches and breakfast. Like, we're in.
Trust me, we get this place nice.
I think it's so funny. But anyways, we were at Sam's, and carbs will always call my name.
That's a whole lot
and I saw this big bag, and I'm like, you know what? We always go out to eat. We love like McAllister's, not that we're gonna stop going there, and Subway, but I don't like cold sandwiches. I like warm sandwiches. So I'm like, okay, let's buy these, because this is what all those fancy places, you know, fancy Subway uses. Exactly. And we'll just make our own. And I said, but I want it like warm or toasted. I don't like cold food. I like warm food. So we picked up this little chef man. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so we got this chef, trying to let it focus, chef man, and it was on Amazon for how much?
Like $29.
$29. They had one at Sam's, it was bigger, so if you have like a bigger family, for around $80, but we have a small family. So it holds about 1 sandwich in there. We made it last night, and Savannah loved it. So we picked up this bread, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 6 loaves, and we'll cut them in half and make them. And then we just picked up like lettuce. We already have this ham. We need to get some like bigger pieces of it. Miracle Whip, cheese, and then we love putting bacon on our sandwiches, but we don't want to like cook bacon, I guess, every time. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
So, I almost said grill, because you put it on your Traeger sometimes. But anyways, this is just pre-cooked. So it's, you know, we just stick it in the microwave, nook it, and then we have a nice warm sandwich, because I don't like cold sandwiches. I don't. I just like them warm. I like them melted. And we love like Subway and McAllister's. So this is just kind of a way we can recreate our own.
Exactly.
But we're still going to those places.
I know. We need to get some honey mustard, because you guys like the you know, like smoked pepper turkey sandwiches from McAllister's.
Yes.
So we need to get some honey mustard for these sandwiches in the future. And then, like you said, we'll get nicer deli meat.
Yeah, that's just what we had, so we thought we'd get through it. But I will link this down below in our Amazon store, and then I'll show you what it looks like. But I also wanted to share with you, while we're talking about Sam's, I went ahead and picked up these health bars. They're by Blue, and the boys love them. So we got a huge, it says 5 pound, and it comes in 2 bags. So like, they don't go bad. So here's like the bag I opened, and then there's another one in there, and they really like them. So I'll show you what it looks like. They look like this, and the boys really like them, and they're actually healthy for them. So just in case you're out by Sam's, you can check those out. But now we gotta get to making lunch. You can see Tiger right here. I just gave him one while ago. Are you sad because your Bubba's not here? Will you not even eat your treat? I found him sitting in the corner a while ago. He has a love-hate relationship with George. It's like he doesn't want him here, but when he's not here, he's like, what do I do? Who can I bully? What are you trying to do with your treat? What if I try to get it? I want it. Mommy wants it. Oh. Cute little boy. He still looks scruffy though. He can't even see out of his bangs. Are you gonna eat it or not? No? Okay, just a little update so you can see what I'm doing. We've got everything on here now. I do like to kind of break up the bacon. You can leave the strips, but I feel like it's harder to eat. Like you take a bite and it all wants to pull out. So it's just on there. And then I'm gonna put this on it. And then I'm gonna put the camera down so I can put it in the little doodad. Okay, and then that's what it looks like all toasted and warm. And then I'm just gonna add some onions and lettuce. And it's a nice little warm sandwich. Okay, so we're back in the car, which I guess you guys didn't see us in the car earlier, but we're going to pick up George. Of course, as soon as we all got our sandwiches ready and sat down and started eating, I got the message, George is done, and I can't leave him. She can't leave her babies. I can't leave my babies anywhere. But what's nice is she's literally what, 5 minutes away? Yeah, well, she's 5 miles away, but she's 3 minutes away. So it's super close. So I'm like, okay. Eat real fast. Savannah's got hers in her lunch pail. I can't eat in the car. She doesn't eat as fast as me and Chase. But we're gonna go pick him up. Full show getting him. He's always so excited when we pick him up. She is so sweet. She's so kind and sweet. But when he figures out we're at the groomers, he will not get out of the back of the car. Chase has to carry him out and drag him in. And once he's in, he loves on her and is so sweet. But they just know. But when we let him out of the gate, Chase will try to get this clip when I go pick him up. He bolts out, we don't have to worry about him running away. He bolts out and runs straight into the back of the car. We just have to have it ready. Even if it's on its way opening up, he crams his body up in it. So he won't run anywhere but to the car. So don't panic when you see that clip coming out. We know the drill, he knows the drill, and she is so sweet and good to him. But I'm curious to see how he looks. Last time she went a little bit shorter, which that may have been our fault. I don't know, we didn't brush him as well, but he was shaved. Yeah. But this time we were gonna keep him longer. I just like him looking fluffy. What's hard with golden doodles is when they're shaved shorter, they don't really shed, they don't smell bad. The more hair he gets, he tends to shed a little bit more because he's not an F1B, he's just an F1, so he's 50-50. So he sheds a little bit. So when his hair is longer, it tends to shed and he smells a little more. I feel like he has a little bit more.
Starts smelling like dog.
Like a dog, but he's not a dog. But she did say she does bath and blow dries and she's so close. We may do that more often to keep him longer. And you guys know I gave him baths all the time, but golden doodles are weird. If you don't get every inch of them dry, they smell worse than what they did before the bath. I don't know what it is, and it is not easy. Which she made it. She was like, oh, he's so easy, I'll do it for cheaper. He dries so fast. And I was like, yeah, that beast, he dries fast. I mean, I try to blow dry, but it takes me hours. But she may have special equipment that we don't have. But she's like, oh, he's so good and dries so fast, I'll do it cheaper. And I was like, this one? This big old white beast? Okay, we're almost there, so let's get this boy.
Oh, you can see him up there on the fence. There he is. Hey, George, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Hey, you look so good. You look so good, George.
So fresh. Look at your little poof. Oh. She brushed you out. Oh, you smell good. You smell so good. Yes, you do. Go home and get you a treat.
You're a good boy.
He does. He looks good.
Some people cruise. Some people try to get by. If you don't have a reason, it's hard to make it all worthwhile. 'Cause what I've got.
Somebody was getting pet, and the other one got jealous.
Giving him kisses. I missed you while you were gone. Yeah.
I'm glad George is gentle with him because he could squash him like a bug. Tiger, why are you kissing him so much?
I missed him.
Probably doesn't recognize him now.
Who are you?
Surely makes the world go round. 'Cause I got something real. I got something real. 'Cause I got love. Yeah, yeah. I got love. Yeah, yeah. I got love.
Okay guys, it is actually 8:30 now. We just got back from dance. I'm not gonna be able to show you the chair because they didn't deliver it. That happens a lot out here where we live. It's like they can't find us. They marked it as the business was not open for delivery, but they didn't even come by the house because we checked the cameras. But supposedly it's gonna come tomorrow, so you guys might see it in another video. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to go check out Becky's channel. I'll have her link down below in my description box, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.